Let's try this again. Hello, everyone. Why is my camera all weird? Hello, can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me now? I was talking, and then I was like, wait, can y'all even hear me when I'm on that screen? Hello, Angie. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. I'm still getting things set up, so please bear with me. Let me know how the light is. We did turn it up a little bit just because we will be crafting, and if I'm not using my light box, I do need a little bit more brightness to see the tiny dots. So let me know how the light is for you. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to try to get this organized in a more professional way. More professional. Yes. Okay, we've got bag number 11. I'm going to try to sort these out by their number. Bag number 40, that can go all the way over here. 26 is kind of in the middle. Gonna see my head. Hopefully that's okay. I guess I could put my froggy hat on. Come here. Come here. I had to get it off my bear. Hold on. Let me get this down just a little bit. There we go. That's better, right? It's better. Like when Nailah wears hats. $61 will go over here for now. Okay. Like I said, I am organizing my bags, so this will. It's not clear. I know you can't see the number, but there's a number there. 44. Rocky. Oh, what did he? Rocky! Get down! You do need to keep a spray bottle by your bed. Yeah. It's good as a break. He wants to get back up there. Why? There's not even anything left there that he would want. Other than just the fact that it's high. Huh? That might be enough for it. You little mischievous troublemaker. Hey. Hey. You ran away. Huh. I was gonna try to, pick him up and show him that you shouldn't do that, but hey. Let me know if there's any more trouble. Sorry about that, y'all. We have a mischievous little kitten on our hands who apparently thinks it's totally okay to jump up on very breakable knickknacks to get to a higher shelf. So Chrissy, she has a dresser in her room, and on the top part of the dresser she's got a bunch of really cool dragon figurines and some like Disney figurines, and then she's got like a lot of little smaller figurines, and Rocky just jumps up there even though there's really no space for a kitten to be up on that dresser so that he can climb even higher. Okay, that is number 2. Put number 2 over here. Hello, Queen TJ. I don't know if I said hello to you. Hello. And to those that are lurking, I see you. I see you. Okay. Like I said, this is going to take me a hot minute, so should probably do it this way. Because there are a lot of colors in this particular cat world. We just live in it. Well, he needs to learn. He needs to learn. And we will teach him. I was going to grab him by the scruff of his neck and show him that no, that's not a good place to be. But, of course, the second I tried to grab him, he went as fast as his little butt could. Because he knew he was in trouble. He knew he was in trouble. 34. Okay, put that one back here. Should I lean it down so you can see the organization? Guess we can try. Let me know if that's too bright. I do have my keyboard in the back. If it's too much, I can try to cover it, but this is what I'm doing. I'm just organizing the numbers. So I'm picking up a bag and I'm looking at the number that's on the bag, and then I'm putting it into piles so that I know where my drills are. Mine set on my face for 4 a.m. to eat. Sounds like you got a troublemaker too then. Alright, what number is this one? 60. Okay, then we have 18. 18 can go right here for now. 75. 75 over here. And then 28. 28 would go here. I should have thought about doing this ahead of time. I really should have thought about that. 1. Number 1. Number 67. 67. Alright. Okay. Number 50. Number 50 can go right here. Number 66. Go right here. We have a little sign that says something along those lines about it's a cat's world, we just live in it. $58. Okay, that is 9. So that one goes here. How's the lighting, by the way? Do y'all notice anything that's off about the light? 14. 14. 70. 70 over here. It's so true. We have 3 and they run the house. We also have 3 cats. But most of our cats are not as bad as Little Rocky. Little Rocky is by far the most mischievous one of the bunch. He's the most mischievous, but he's also the youngest, so I can't be too mad at him because he's still learning. He's only 1 year old, so I'm trying to give him a little bit of benefit of the doubt, you know? Benefit of the doubt. Lighting is good to me? Okay. Do you like the angle? Does the keyboard bother anyone? 36. Do you like to see me actually organize this? Because I don't know if this is boring or not, because I should have done this last night. I would have had, well, actually, I wouldn't have had a lot of time to do it last night. I would have had to stay up late because I was streaming Pokemon last night. 42. 42. here. 49. 49 back. Okay. 64. 64 right here. I know you can't see everything I'm doing, but trust me, I am sorting. I'm putting the bags into their proper places. 52. 52. 52 goes right here. 74. This will be worth it by the time I get done with it, because, there I go dropping things. Where did it go? I can't see, it's too dark. I have to go like here. $74. Beep, beep, beep yourself. I don't know if any of you heard that, but the car just went down the road and they said beep, beep, beep. Like 3 honks repeatedly. 68. 68. Okay. 68 right here. 71. 71. There. Okay. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. 69. What do you want? Troublemaker? Troublemaker? $33. Okay. 47. 45. 39. 35. 38. 22. 22. 48. 21. 62. 23. 3. 18. 51. 16. 73. 72. 15. There's 12. There's 14, 11. Have we not found 13 yet? 55. 55. It's right there. 31. 31 goes right here. 13. 41. 17. 17 here. 24. 24. Okay. All right. 37. Be careful so that doesn't fall off my desk. I'm getting to the edge of my desk. 65. 65. Okay. 59. 54. 57. 46. 27. 27 go here. And we have 6. That should go. 10. 77. 76. Okay. And then we got 13 to go here. Okay, now I'm gonna move this. Alright. Okay. We're all organized. Now we're just gonna slide. I'm gonna do the slide. Try to even these out. This helps me. Okay, what is our last? 36, 37, 38, 39. No, that's not quite as long as the other ones. So I can put a few more in the back. Okay. That should be about right. Put this one over. Okay, 44, 45. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I don't know if this is helping anyone with like how to organize your diamond art. How to organize your diamond art with Nailah. You know, I super chatted Ragdoll the other day and told her to go get a diamond painting. I was like, go do it. It's like, stop talking about it and go do it. Hello, I'm lurking, trying to motivate myself to start my day. I dropped my bag. Where did it go? Well, if only I could see. Wait, hold on. There might be a way for me to see. Dropped it like right. Behold, the magic of a pineapple light. Okay, this was number 59. So put that behind here. And then put this one over here. Straighten it out. Straighten it out. Because all of this is going to have to move again. All of it's going to have to move again. Just going to try really hard to make sure they're all relatively the same length. Okay, good. Alright, good. All is going according to my totally planned. You know what? I need like a tray. To like move all of this over. Some kind of tray to put them on. I don't really have something like that, do I? I definitely don't have like a vintage TV tray. If I could move them all quickly like that, that would be nice, but I don't think that is going to happen. So, I'm going to move my spray bottle over here. I haven't needed to use it lately, but I feel like I should give it to Chrissy at this point. She might need it for a little rock. Okay. Now the only potential problem I see is the second we start pulling bags out, it's going to get unorganized again. Ah! Yeah. That did not go as well as I had hoped. Dropping stuff. I'm dropping stuff. Stop dropping things, Nailah. Little Rocky, you better behave. Rocky. Okay. Alright, now we can get to the more fun part of diamond painting. Oh, the washer's done. I can go a little bit more back. It's hard to do with this particular diamond art. We're gonna have to squeeze. Get in there. Frog right here. I'll turn him around so that he's facing towards you. Okay. Now, I need to grab something real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the BRB song, but it should only be for like 2 minutes. So hopefully it'll only play through once. But this is just a warning. I'm going to go downstairs and change the laundry, change the washer over to the dryer, and I also need to grab something while I'm downstairs. So, oh, gosh darn it. Hold on. One of my bags fell again. Where'd it go? Stop it. Stop falling. Crazy bags. They just do not want to stay. Anyway, so I will be right back, is what I'm trying to say. Be back soon.
Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of kiss, tells me dreams can do this. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Her love is for her froggies, Lily is her fave, but don't forget her unicorn, Julian is his name. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Sometimes life can be rough. Cozy up with Princess and forget all of that tough stuff. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of kiss, tells me dreams can do this. You love all the things she does on stream.
I'm back. I am back. So, firstly and foremost, a huge shout out to Angie. She, hold on. Actually, no. I went a little bit more up. Let me try to fix this. A little bit more up. Okay, there we go. But yes, Angie got me this thing. Hopefully it helps with wrist support with diamond painting, because there's a lot of these kind of things on the internet, but a lot of them are like more so for your mouse. This is probably one meant for your mouse, but I'm going to be trying to use it for diamond art, so we'll see how it does. We'll see how it does. Because last time I was diamond painting, I was resting my right hand on this side. I know you can't probably see. You can just barely see my hand sticking out over here. Actually, we're still zoomed in, but that's probably fine for diamond art, right? The zoomed in is good for diamond art. Okay, so let's start with finding a number. It is a little dark. It is a little dark. I'm gonna have to look really close. Well, the check mark. Which one is the check mark? 15? Yeah, looks like 15 might be our check mark. So let's turn back here. There we go, number 15. I feel like I should have my light box. Is this bright enough on your end? Do I dare get out my light box? Is my light box even up here? I cannot see it. If it was in here, it would be around here somewhere. Did I leave it in the spare room? Yeah, it looks fine. Looks fine to you? It looks dark to me. It's a little dark. Okay. We could try getting this a little closer. Do I dare? Do I dare? I don't know if it's helping or not. No. I don't think it is. I don't think that light is helping. Let's see if it gets darker if I turn it off. Huh. It did change the lighting a little bit. It's up to you, but you can flip the camera. You want me to flip the camera? Oh wow. Nice. That's such a neat trick. Okay, so this is number 15, which is like a check mark. Number 15 is a check mark. I can just barely see it. And I mean, I'm gonna have to be looking really closely because I feel like I'm blind. Needless to say, if I do feel like I need my light box, I will probably go get my light box, but I will try to adjust. I will try to adjust because my bat vision needs to be better. Stop the bats, make them go and not come back. So I have my appointment later today with the nutritionist slash dietitian, to learn all about, what I can eat, what I can't eat, yada yada. I'm sure, like, a majority of it, I feel like we're already on the right track, but it definitely doesn't help. Doesn't hurt. Not doesn't help. It doesn't hurt to talk to a professional. Yeah, I can't live without my life box now that you told me about it, so do what you need to do to see the painting. And my only worry is, like, blinding y'all in the face. That's my only worry. I do not want to do that. So it's more important to me that y'all can see without like being overtaken by the light. Oh, I'm not even using my thing right now. I'm supposed to be testing this thing out. I think I'm gonna need something for my elbow too. At least once I get further across the painting, it shouldn't be as bad. Just right down my arm. My arm is hitting the desk. It does not feel great. Would it be crazy to try having a pot holder for a little elbow rest? Okay. That actually does feel a lot better. Note to self, my pot holders can totally be used as an elbow rest. The heat-resistant batting that is on the inside of them is super soft, so it's a good place to put your elbow so that it's not hitting the wood of the desk. Just saying. Just wanted to put that out there. I know there are quite a few of you out there that don't like to use my pot holders for their intended purposes, so finding other ways to use them is totally valid. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm actually excited for my birthday. I'm looking forward to going to PA and visiting with Kayla. It's always a good time. I don't get to see her that much, so when we do get to hang out, it always feels like it's too short, Me and Kayla have been friends for a very long time, and sometimes I wonder how she puts up with me. But she just gives me that look, That really you're asking me that? And it's just funny to think that we met because of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!, for those that don't know, is a card game slash cartoon slash anime, whichever one you want to define it as. But I used to play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day. I was one of those people that played. I was a girl playing card games, And I loved this little card called Spell Striker. And Spell Striker was a little level 3 light warrior. He was like a monster that you can summon to your battlefield. And his effect was that you could discard a spell card to your graveyard to special summon him from your hand. and any battle damage he took from your opponent would be reduced to 0. So even if, like, your opponent runs him over with a really powerful monster, you're not going to take damage from that attack. You will lose your monster, but you don't take any life point damage. And then he could attack directly. So he was like he was like 600 attack, 200 defense, like little warrior, and he had like this big helmet, like a big Viking helmet on, and he had like this staff that had like an orb at the end of it that glowed. He's just cool. Spell Striker is just a cool dude, and he is probably still one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards out there. Of course, I do have a lot of love for the Dark Magician. Dark Magician is so cool, but yeah, I also really love Spell Striker, and I definitely feel like Spell Striker has more of a connection with my personal story, with my personal life story, than Dark Magician does, but Dark Magician is still cool. There's this Dark Magician figurine that GameStop has. It's like a really big one. They want like $150 for it. And I was like, that's an awful lot to pay for a figurine that's just gonna sit in my room, you know? But on the other hand, I'm like, man, it's cool. It's a really big box and a really big figurine. I would probably have a hard time figuring out where to put it, because there's not enough, like, shelving to put stuff in this house. Like, even my background, like, when you see the background of my studio, you mostly see pictures, because I don't have anywhere other than my dresser to, like, put figurines / plushies. And then when my jewelry dresser takes up a good chunk of the dresser space, you gotta be fussy with what you choose to put out from time to time. So I like to rotate between the times of year of what I'm putting out. Like, when we get closer to the summertime, I might pull out my little Maui plushie. He's a pineapple with like he's got like water goggles on. What are they called? Oh, they have a name. What are water goggles called? They're not called water goggles. Somebody help me. Snorkel? No, not a snorkel. Maybe. Is it a snorkel? So, Crispy, I heard from in the shadows, if you will, that you might be planning a new island soon, or maybe bringing an old island back. Are the rumors true? Are the rumors true? Well, I don't know anyone else named Crispy. And Chrissy's not here right now, so who else would I be talking to that's named Crispy? Though apparently there is another Crispy out there. Someone that Classy is friends with. Believe it or not, you're not the only Crispy out there. Crazy, huh? I imagine there's another Nailah out there somewhere. I just haven't met her yet. I bet she's cool. I bet she's cool. Well, yeah, I got a call this morning from my doctor reminding me to fast for my blood work. So, it doesn't really matter what day I do that. I just have to do it like 9 to 10 days before the 24th. So, I'm probably definitely going to do it before my birthday. How dare they use the name Crispy? I know, right? You tell him, Crispy. You tell him. Okay. We don't want to go too high because this is where our film is. Okay, I need to lift my arm to take a drink. Everyone, hail hydrate! Ooh, reminds me to start the coffee pot if I want to feel human. Yeah, you should probably go do that, Lena. Go make coffee. The best part of waking up is coffee. There you go, there's your little jingle. Little jingle. Anyone remember that commercial? I remember the Folgers commercial. My dad drank Folgers too. He'd always get one of those really big tubs of Folger instant coffee, and he'd get the non-refrigerated creamer, the powder stuff. I tried to drink that once, and bleh, oh my gosh, I don't know how he drinks that. Bleh, bleh. I am not a fan. I am not a fan. Let's just put it that way. Crafting with Nailah Fest 2026. Woo! Hi, Idlecrass. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Did you get any sleep since last night? I know last night's stream was a little. It went a little late, but it's okay. We took care of business, and we got through it. Hopefully you had good sleep. How are you this morning? Looks amazing. Keep up the great work, and thank you for streaming. You are wonderful, princess. Oh, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. Thank you, Idlecrass. Thank you so much for the $30 super chat. I really, really appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, but you did. So thank you. Thank you so much. If y'all don't know Idlecrass, Idlecrass is a variety content streamer here on the side of the YouTubes. I don't know if they have a Twitch. I just know that I have been to one of their streams. And the stream that I went to was very fun, very chill, very relaxing. Idlecrass has a very nice voice, very pleasant to listen to, and he plays all kinds of games. He plays cozy games, he plays trivia games, he even watches like movies with his viewers, which I don't think I've ever really seen anyone else do that, so that definitely stands out to me. So yeah, please, if you have not yet checked out Idlecrass, he really is a good chill guy. You'll have fun over there. I'd like to see him grow. I'd like to see him grow. But yes, thank you again, Idlecrass. I appreciate you. I'm just a girl, you know, just a girl over here doing diamond dots because diamond painting for me is very stress relieving. I do suffer from anxiety attacks, and I can get stressed out easily. So diamond painting just helps calm my nerves, and I do try to do this at least once every 2 weeks. Sometimes we do other crafting, sometimes we do perler art, sometimes we do some coloring. Once in a blue moon, I'll be brave enough to do my own drawing, because I can actually draw. I didn't know if you knew that, but I can. Thank you for the shout. The true champion is Princess of Pineapple. She is a trivia machine. I appreciate you, superstar. Yeah, we were playing Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I actually knew most of the questions. I was very proud of myself. I only had to ask Streams one question, and it was about music. I was like, I don't know this one. I'm not very musically inclined. I had to leave that to my musically inclined friends. I don't know if Cleo and I are friends, but I always think of composer Cleo when I think of musically talented people, because his songs are a bop. I still remember when he was doing Rags to Riches, I was the first person that signed his board, and he even live streamed my frog that I drew. Like he put it on his screen, and I took a screenshot of it, and I still have that picture. It was a pretty amazing moment for me, because Cleo feels like he's out of this world, but you know, I'm sure he's just a chill guy. Like, you know, most of us are pretty chill. And just because someone, you know, feels a lot bigger than you in the terms of followers or subscribers, it doesn't necessarily mean that they think of themselves in the same way that you think of them. Okay. Oh, by the way, I haven't said anything about it yet, but I will now. I don't know if anyone knew this, because it's more personal to me than it would be to y'all, but today is the fifth year that I've been living here in Buffalo. It's hard to believe that 5 years ago I packed up all my stuff and I traveled like 4 hours away to live with dreams. It's a pretty, you know, it's a pretty big deal, but I have never been happier, in all honesty, being here with him and having this life with him. I feel very blessed. Oh wow, that's a great anniversary. Yep, it's officially 5 years. Because I moved up here March 12th, 2021. It was pretty much exactly a week before my birthday, too. Because Dreams kept saying he was gonna come get me on my birthday. But he ended up coming 1 week earlier than that. Which I'm glad he did, because, like I said, for some strange reason, every single special event that is tied to me and Dreams always seems to fall on the 12th. Now, my proposal to him, that one I did on purpose, but all the other ones, it was not planned. It was not planned for it to land on the 12th, and somehow it did. When we moved into this house, it was September 12th, 2022. That's when we moved in here. Crazy, huh? Because we had bought the house all the way back in June, but of course it takes a bit of process between buying the house and getting all the legal documents transferred over and yada yada yada. It takes time. But luckily for me at the time I was still working at the hotel, so we were just kind of living at the hotel where I worked. It was very cramped and very crowded, but we managed. We managed. I definitely have a lot of memories of Dreams like cooking at like 2 a.m. in the morning and bringing me down a snack. He'd be like, here you go, here's your snack. And then when he'd get up in the morning, he'd come over and make himself a waffle from the breakfast area, and he'd take a waffle to work and make all his coworkers jealous. They started calling him Waffle Guy. They started calling him Waffle Guy. Now, when Dreams is telling me that he has a friend that will be coming to visit us in May, so I may actually have someone visiting us here at the house, which means I need to do a lot more cleaning. Because our house is not like clutter, it's not like a bunch of dirt, but it could be better organized, if that makes sense. Like, things could be organized in a more nice manner. Because, not that it's organized chaos, because I know where everything is. But there are just some spots that could use with a little bit of tidying up before then. And if I have learned one thing from my time as a teenager, is don't shove everything in your closet. Oh, by the way, it's so sad. I think I'm going to end up donating my dinosaur PJs that I used to wear all the time, because they're just way too big on me now. I can hardly keep them up. They keep falling down because I've lost quite a bit of weight. And I'm like, you know what? I'm sure there's somebody out there that could really use a nice pair of dinosaur pajamas, you know? So I'm going to let them go. I'm going to make sure they're nice and clean. And I'm going to donate them because Chrissy said she doesn't really need more pajama pants. So I was like, okay, let's just put it in the donation pile. I'm also going to go through my socks probably after the stream is over and really decide which socks I want to keep and which socks I want to let go. Now, with socks, you can't really thrift socks. Not used socks, anyways. So I'm probably just gonna let them go. We don't tell Dreams, okay? He gets upset if you throw away socks. He's always so sad when he gets holes in his socks, because he's like, not another pair of socks. I was asking Dreams what he wanted from Street Shots, because this trip I'll probably be looking mostly for myself. But like I said, we do have another anniversary coming up. The anniversary of him asking me out is May 12th. So I want to start thinking about what I'm going to get him for that anniversary now, so that I can actually make sure I have something to give him when that, when that date does come. So far, this definitely does seem to be helping. This little gel thing, and my pot holder for my elbow is also definitely making a difference. Because I am left-handed, so whenever I'm dotting, that is my left hand that you are seeing. You can also probably see my gorgeous frog ring. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but that's a frog holding a little peridot gem. So shiny. So shiny. I love my ring. I can't wear it the other way because whenever I turn it around, the frog like hits my middle finger in a way that's not comfy. So I had to wear it specifically this way because then it doesn't bump into my pinky finger. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Did you finish your book?
Almost.
Almost. Chrissy's almost done with her book. I wonder what she's going to read next. I was asking her like how she goes about picking out her next book, and sometimes she and I have this system where we just close our eyes and we go up to our bookshelf and we just trail our fingers along the spines of the books, and then we tell ourselves stop, and whichever book we stop on is the book that we read. It's a very interesting way to pick out your next book, because you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. Though for me, I'd probably be getting myself into a romance, because a large majority of the books I have are Nora Roberts, and Nora Roberts writes a lot of romance. Like, I'm kind of wanting to be getting a little bit more away from pure romance and maybe get more into, like, I don't know, what do they call it? Romance fantasy that focuses more on fantasy than the romance, but still has a romance subplot. And then I also wanted to try, like, more action adventure style books. And the book I'm reading right now, Lonesome Dove, it's like an old western. Kinda reminds me of Bonanza, Gunsmoke, The Lone Ranger, The Wild Wild West. It kinda reminds me of those TV shows. It's very good. It's very good so far. I'm almost 400 pages in, and it's a 1,000-page book. It's a big, thick book, so it's going to be a little bit until I get to my next book, but I have been thinking about my next book, and if I was just picking any book on my bookshelf, I have this really small book that is like a mystery that has a bat on the cover, and it's not very long at all. So I was thinking maybe I would read that one, since, go from big book to small book. Give myself a little break. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I love my froggy hat. I love my froggy bucket hat that April gifted me last year for my birthday. I saw her wearing the froggy bucket hat, and I was like, oh! I was like, I need that in my life. And she's like, I got you. And I was like, no, I didn't mean for you to. You know what I mean when you tell someone you really like something that they have, and they go and get you that something, like, here you go. It's just so sweet. Alright. I think we got all of them in this area. Okay. Ah. We're going to move our hand over just a tad. Do have something down here. I want to dot them while we have this number out, While we have it out, we might as well dot them. Did you know that there's a bunch of carbohydrates in Gatorade? I was looking at like a little 12-ounce thing of Gatorade that we got from the mailman, and I was just curious on the carbohydrates. There's a lot of carbs in Gatorade. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not drinking Gatorade anymore. Not for a while anyways. But you want to know one thing I can have, and I don't have to feel guilty about it? I can drink all the water I want. Now, you probably think, but Nailah, it's water. Water's boring. Yes, I know, but hey, water has no calories, no sugar, no carbohydrates. There's nothing in it that's bad for me. Yeah, it does. Well, I was just curious, I was just curious to look on the bottle to see what the stats were. And I was like, oh dear. I was like, well, that's not good. Stay away from that. I'm actually looking at the bag of boxes way more carefully now. So I'm like, I gotta make sure there's not too many carbs. What did they call it? The high carb, what is it? Low carb, high fat diet? Yeah, you could technically say that I'm doing that. Technically. Though I don't consider it a diet. I consider it a lifestyle change. Because the second you start calling something a diet, the second it's not going to be good, because whenever I used to try dieting, as they say, I would always give up on it and get frustrated and stop. So I just don't call it a diet anymore. I just call it, slowly readjusting myself to this new phase of my life. I don't think there's a better word for it. Come on. Open up. All right. Ah, 77. Okay, 77 is probably the very last bag that we have over here. Yep. This is going to be a lot of white. A lot of white. Okay. Put you there. And then you right here. I'm just going to make sure this part's not touching diamond art. Okay. So how is everyone doing today? We all having a chill Thursday morning? This is usually around the point of day that Crispy goes to get her second cup of coffee. How's your coffee, Crispy? I can still enjoy coffee, though. I just have to have it with monk fruit. I can't have regular sugar. Now, I don't know if y'all knew this. Y'all probably knew this, but Peeps, the little sweets they bring out for Easter, I used to love those things. I know they're nothing but sugar. I know. But Dreams really likes Peeps, and he got some Peeps from the store, and I looked at him, and I'm like, that's so mean. I'm like, you know I like Peeps. And he goes to Google and he looks up how to make Peeps with monk fruit. And I'm like, oh, I was like, I didn't mean you had to make them. That man, he's doing so much to help with this all this new stuff. And you know, I think this is the most like baking he's ever done. I don't like Peeps. The gaps. Is it because they're nothing but sugar? What if there was a version of Peeps that was, you know, good for you? Would you like those? I finished my first cup and now I'm drinking water with Skittles drink mix packet in it. Yeah, I got these strawberry electrolyte mix in with my water, but each strawberry thing has like 15, I think it was like 15 grams of sugar per thing, and I'm like, I don't know if I should put that in my water now. I was going to, but now I'm not sure. Hey,
Look,
Chrissy.
Dad.
Say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone. Hope you all are having a fabulous Thursday.
Yep, it's going good so far. Crispy's working on her drinking water Skittles.
Drinking water Skittles.
Like water was like a Skittles flavor packet.
Ah, that's cool. Okay, you all have fun.
Yeah, it's like eating granulated sugar. What, you don't want to eat granulated sugar?
I'll have to get on my phone and look and see.
See what?
Oh, about the Skittle thing? Or is that going
Oh,
first?
yeah, it's recent in chat. You can go look.
Yes, I go look.
You have Chrissy curious, Crispy. There's a lot of white over in this little section. And once we get over here, there's going to be a lot of white too. Over here where this yellow butterfly is. This part that kind of looks like a cake, that is going to have a lot of white. Skittles drink mix is really good. No thanks, LOL. We're gonna be having French toast. I'll probably be having French toast sticks for supper tonight with some blueberries on top. Because I figure if I have 2 pieces of the bread that I'm allowed to have, the low carb bread, I could probably have like 8 French toast sticks with some blueberries on top, just as a little bit of sweetness, because we have some blueberries in the fridge that we need to use, because I don't know if y'all know this, but at least at our Aldi's, things only stay fresh for about a week, typically, especially if it's produce. If it's vegetables or fruit, I don't like to let it, not be eaten after we've had it in the fridge for about a week. So the blueberries definitely do need to be eaten. So when I was talking to Dreams about supper for tonight, I was like, how about French toast? And he's like, sure. So I'll be using my low carb bread because, that's the bread I'm allowed to have. And Dreams and Chrissy can use regular bread. I might tell Dreams to go up and use the last of the sourdough if he wants to have like sourdough French toast. I'm not sure how that would taste though. Because we have I think we have exactly 2 more pieces of sourdough. Because I've been nibbling at it. Been having sandwiches every day for lunch because sourdough has fermentation in it that helps keep the blood sugar from raising as quickly. And Angie taught me that, by the way, if you're curious. Angie's the one that taught me that. I did not know that before Angie told me. I drink more water if it's flavored. Yeah, I understand. Believe it or not, there are times where I do get tired of drinking water plain, but I did not realize when I grabbed the strawberry packets that there was like 15 grams of sugar in each packet. So now I'm just really unsure if it's okay for me to put that in my water. So I just, I don't want to say suffer because I like water. It's not like I hate water. But yeah, if it has flavoring, it definitely makes it more enjoyable to drink. Hey, Chrissy. Shouldn't you be in bed, young lady? Or are you going to be like Dreams and tell me you are in bed? Okay, night all. Time for this buggy to get some rest. I would not drink water with 15 grams of sugar. Wow. This is all the more reason why you need to read the labels on the back of the box very carefully before you pick up something. Though, I will say that Monster Energy drink, obviously there's no way that the people that make Monster would even know that I'm diabetic now, but there's a brand new Monster flavor out in the market, and it's basically fruit punch. And one of my favorite Monsters that I cannot drink anymore is Pipeline Punch and Pacific Punch. Both are like fruit punch flavors, and now there's a new Monster that's a sugar-free version of basically fruit punch. And like when Dreams brought it home and showed it to me, I was like, how did they know I needed this? Of course, there's no way, but it just made me so happy in the moment to know that there's a new fruit punch flavor that I can drink, because I cannot have Pipeline or Pacific Punch anymore because neither of those are sugar-free. And if I want to have a Monster, I have to have the sugar-free ones. You mean your energy juice? Yeah, I think so. Thought you were going to bed. Go to bed. Shoot. over. I'd have to move the whole diamond painting over, wouldn't I? I could just slide it. Well, I don't have to do that section right now. I could always save it for later when we get closer to that side. Because it's going to take us a while to do this corner. Yeah, maybe that's the better move. Alright, y'all. It is once time again for another BRB break, but this time it's going to be a little bit of a longer one. It will probably be about 10 minutes. I'll be away from the screen for about 10 minutes. So if you need to stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, do any of those self-care things that are super important and totally valid, please take care of yourselves. I don't say this just for me. I say it for you too. And if you have any early morning before lunch medication that you need to take, now is a great time to do so. Take your meds! I know you can hear me. Okay. Be back soon.
Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of cattails, genius, how to do this. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Her love is for her froggies, Lily is her fave, but don't forget her unicorn, Julian is his name. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Sometimes life can be rough. Cozy up with Princess and forget all of that tough stuff. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of cattails, genius, how to do this. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of kiss, tells that genius does you this. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Her love is for her froggies, Lily is her fave, but don't forget her unicorn, Julian is his name. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Sometimes life can be rough. Cozy up with Princess and forget all of that tough stuff. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of kiss, tells that genius does you this. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Her love is for her froggies, Lily is her fave, but don't forget her unicorn, Julian is his name. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Sometimes life can be rough. Cozy up with Princess and forget all of that tough stuff. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of kiss, tells that genius does you this. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up. up, and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of kiss, tells that genius does you this. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. She's as sweet as a pineapple, dreams of cattails, genius to do this. You love all the things she does on stream. Give us up and some love today. Princess of pineapples, a lover of all crafty things, playing Animal Crossing and other cozy games. Her love is for her froggies, Lily is her fave, but don't forget her unicorn, Julian is his name. Princess of
I'm back. Good morning, Brian. How are you? Have you restarted your island yet? I heard that April's going to give a lot of points if you actually finish your island. Welcome in. If you do not know Brian's Cozy Haven, or as we like to call him, Brian's Crazy Haven, or Chaotic Haven, because he's always chaotic over there. He likes to restart islands. That's his vibe. Maybe one of these days he'll finish one. Okay. Let's see. What number? Number 75. We're looking for number 75. That should be pretty easy to find, since we have got these organized. It's a lot faster to find the number you want to find when things are organized. How are you, Brian? How's it going? Okay, where's my... Gotta make sure I'm using my thingy. Right about here. I want it to be. And then blink. Can anyone see my head as I'm leaning down? Probably not, right? If you see a Froggy Bucket hat, you'll know you'll see my head, because I'm wearing my hat. This hat was gifted to me by the lovely April Honey. If you don't know April Honey, you should. She is a wonderful friend of mine. She plays all sorts of cozy games, but she does play a lot of Animal Crossing, and she is also playing Poketopia. For those of you out there that like Pokemon and cozy vibes and always wanted a bit of both, Poketopia is good for that. I think that the Pokemon people are trying to get the Animal Crossing people in on Pokemon. They're trying to get them. And I think maybe they've got a good one this time. I've heard a lot of really good things about Poketopia from a variety of different people. But whether the game is worth, the price tag, that is really all up to your personal preference. And also depending if you have a Switch 2 or not, because there are quite a lot of people out there that don't yet have a Switch 2, so it's understandable that not everyone will be able to enjoy it right away. But maybe by the time Christmas comes around again, Switch 2s might go on like a Black Friday sale. And then those people that have been waiting might be able to get one, little shake. Hello, Captain Price. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. I'm doing good. Huh. Ah. I have the urge to restart my island. Oh, Brian. Welcome back. Welcome back, Crispy. How was the drive? Was the weather nice? We're apparently supposed to get snow tomorrow. Almost spring and still snowing. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. It was good. It's a little chilly. You didn't bring me some? Okay, 76 is... That one's in the bird, right? It has to be. Okay. Alright. We're now working on 76. Everyone take a drink. Oh, I keep forgetting I have this thing. Look, I gotta use it. I promised Angie I would test it out so she could leave a review. Grab my pot holder, just in case my elbow hits my desk. So I do not want my elbow to be hurt. Okay, there we go. So far, I would say it's working out pretty well. When I actually remember to use it, it does feel good against my wrist. I know you can barely see my hand back here, but let me readjust. But yeah, this little thing right here, it's got like a little gel for your wrist to rest. And it is definitely helping. It is definitely helping. I just have to position it in just the right way. Because not always when I set it down is it in the correct spot for my wrist, but it's definitely helping. It's definitely helping. We actually get to work on the inside of the bird. Burp, burp. Potato. What should I talk about, y'all? Give me a subject. Give me a subject. Today on Nailah talks about ETC, etc. No, not etc. Nailah talks about blank. We have a pet sitter coming over to make sure that the cats are okay while we're gone. We're only going to be gone for, 3 days, but still. I still like to make sure that, the cats get checked on. And the guy that comes over to look at the cats, he has 2 daughters and a little boy now. One of his daughters is like 11 years old now, and the other one's like 6 or 7. So they're a few years apart, and the little boy is 3. And I was like, I bet they're gonna love Rocky. They're gonna love Rocky, because this will be their first time meeting our little kitten. And I imagine they're gonna have a lot of fun with him. I mean, who wouldn't love that white little fluff ball when he's not causing a ruckus? When he's not causing a ruckus, he's just so cute. He's just so cute that you can't help but want to hug him. I was picking Rocky up last night, and I was like, you're too cute. I was like, you're too cute. And he closed his little eyes, and he just kind of sniffed. He sniffed in the air, and then when he opened his eyes, he's like tilting his head ever so slightly, and it was just so cute. He's like, I don't understand why y'all humans think I'm cute. I'm just a cat. Rocky's adorable, right, y'all? Y'all love little Rocky. He and Xena like to chase each other. They go up and down the stairs. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And I'm like, sheesh, children. I was like, can you imagine if we had the energy of a kitten? The amount of things we could get done? it's nice when the dots start coming together and connecting. Okay, I'm gonna put the pot holder aside just for now. Maybe I don't need it as much. Well, I still remember I could look in between. There's like there's a spot in between my two monitors that I can see my bed from. And I used to remember seeing Ace sleeping on the bed. And you want to know who's in his spot right now? Little Xena. She's on the bed. Hi, Xena. Hi, baby. I can see you on the bed. I know you're over there. Are you trying to hide from Rocky? Huh? Are you trying to hide from Rocky? Is he playing too much? Boys will be boys, as they say. You can't help it. He's young. He's young. He's got a lot of learning to do. Okay, we've still got more. Okay. Oh, I can't press enter, can I? Pull it back. But where's my internet? Is it here? No. Enter. There. Ah. Hold on. Hold on. Can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Back a little bit further. I think it might have been just a little bit right here. Alright. Let's get this filled in. I was talking to Chrissy about this diamond art, and I'm like, you know what? I think it's gonna take me all year. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, think about how big it is compared to the ones I normally do. And if the normal ones take me like, what, 5 months? Because I think we started the Halloween cat in early October, and we finished it right within spring, right before, like, it was, I think it was in April when we finished it. So we were working on that one for some time. And I don't remember how long it took us to do the hammock, my summertime one. I think that one took us a while too. Probably from like May until November. So I did take a little bit of break from diamond art. And I was doing perler art for a while. I still do perler art, just not as much as I used to. I think overall, if I had to pick one of the two that I would stick with long term, I feel like I would stick with diamond painting more, just because, I don't know, it's a little bit easier to clean up when you're done, and I feel like when you're doing perler art, it can be a little tedious with the cleanup sometimes. So I think overall, if I had to choose, which I don't want to have to choose, because I am pretty good at perler art, at least from what I've seen, from what people have told me, I'm pretty good at it. So I don't want to just stop making art, but maybe I'll stop making as much art as I was making. And I've realized that the reason that the people don't do the full body perler art is just because the amount of beads that it takes to do a full character. Like, I can't tell you how much brown and like orange I used for the hazel that I made for Kaylee. Like, I couldn't even tell you how many beads I used to make that thing. It was quite a few. And then most bead colors come in like packs of 1,000. Now with black and white you can get packs of 6,000, but most of the other colors come in packs of 1,000. So let's say you want to make Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. That's going to take a lot, and I mean a lot, of blue if you're wanting to do the full art. Now there are some people that definitely do, and there are even like perler art commission people out there at like conventions. And I was asking this one lady if she thought my perler art was, worthy of being sold. And she's like, oh yeah, for sure. So it was nice to have that, little boost of confidence. Not that I think I'd ever have like a stand at a convention hall. My friend Apple, the one that sells soap, they have a stand. So if anything, I'd be like, here's some perler art. See if you can get anyone to buy it. But then I'm like, I don't know if that would conflict with their soap business, or if it could even help their soap business. Like, maybe I could make them a perler art of soap with the name of their soap shop on it, which is I think it's called Sweet Haven Soap and Sundries. I could make like a bar of soap and spell out their name in the soap. That would be really cool. Which they are working on a Huntrix from K-pop Demon Slayers. They are working on a Huntrix soap, last I heard. So I'm like, ooh. It's like, that's interesting. I imagine that's gonna sell out fast. I can tell my coffee is wearing off. I'm getting sleepy. It's not even raining right now, I don't think. Yesterday, at least when it was raining, at least I had a reason to be sleepy. Alright, that should be the last one for now. For those of you that follow Ragdoll, you gotta make sure to tell her to do some diamond art, okay? And she should totally do some diamond art. 74. 74 is like a diamond shape. Oh yeah, we definitely have some down here. Is that then we have a few. There's some down here. We have a few over here. Okay, so that's enough to at least go ahead and dot. Okay. We're just about right here. And right here. That's where we want that. There's not a whole lot of this purple, but there's enough of it. I have no idea what I'm gonna have for lunch today. Maybe I'll just make myself some, let's say make myself some dippy eggs, but I can't have toast if I'm having bread for supper. And we don't have any bacon. Just thinking like dippy eggs and a few slices of bacon would be nice, but we don't have no bacon right now. What's something that goes with dippy eggs that's not toast? I mean, I could make myself like scrambled eggs, but then what do I have with the scrambled eggs? At least eggs are quick to cook, at least it doesn't take long. But it's more of the matter of what do I have with it that I can have. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. And I am trying to be very aware of the calories going into my system. Because especially with the medicine that I'm on, if I eat the wrong thing, let's just say my tummy will not be happy. It will not be happy. Okay, looks like we're moving on. Veggies. Oh yeah, we've got some zucchini. We got some zucchini chopped up. I could fry that with a little bit of onion. Yeah, that might not take long. Well, the chopping of the onion would take a little bit of time, but it wouldn't take that long. $73. It's like a yellow. Did we already dot that one? I'm not seeing it down here, so maybe we already did. $72 is this one. Oh yeah, I definitely see that one. Okay. It's a weird symbol. It's a weird symbol. Okay, I need my thing. Maybe right here. Just enough so that it's on the desk. This diamond art takes up like all of my desk, by the way. And I don't mean like side to side, I mean like vertically. Like it's pushing off of my desk. This diamond art is huge. I know Jojo got this on like extreme discount because Joann's was going out of business, but still. Because when I looked at the price tag on the thing, I was like, I wanted to yell at Jojo. But then she's like, Nailah, I didn't actually pay that for that. And I'm like, oh, now I don't feel as bad. It kind of looks like a little pine tree. If I had to equate this symbol with something, it kind of looks like a pine tree. Okay. Is there any more? There's some up here, but do I want that high over here. So I probably should. That's just a really hard color to see. Hi, Ebony. How are you? Good morning. Hold on, I need to go do something before I forget. Give me just a second. Give me just a second. Oh, Zena must have left. Not here anymore. Okay, I'm back. So, you may be wondering what I was doing. Well, Angie got me this nice little fitness watch as an early birthday gift, and I keep forgetting to put it on in the morning. So I was like, I should go grab that while I'm thinking about it. So that's what I was doing. And she also added this as well, this little thing to my gift, and it's been very helpful today, so I'm very appreciative of it. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, that's what Chrissy said. The one day I walked like almost 6,000 steps. So I just need to remember in the mornings to like put it on, because I take it off at night when I'm sleeping. But yeah, I think it's going to be a very good thing for me to have, because I've never really had a fitness watch before, but with how much I love walking, I think it's going to be nothing but good for me. So I really appreciate her, being thoughtful like that. And she's always been so kind. She's been nothing but helpful with all this new stuff that's in my life, like giving me nothing but support and helpful tips and tricks. I don't know what I'd do without her. Love you, Angie. I call them, pine trees. Definitely want to get these pine trees dotted. Get them dotted. I used mine until it died because I loved it. Yeah, this thing calculates heart rate, stress rate, how many steps you take. The time's not right because it says, well, actually no, the time is correct. It says it's 11:38. I guess it just took a little bit to catch up because it was an hour behind, but now it seems to have caught up. Okay, if I stop my diamond painting here and just put this watch, if you go through here, it has like activity with the calories. It's calories that you stop that, I'm trying to show you off. It has calories and like minutes and hours, and then how many steps you take, and then it has heart rate, which my heart rate is 80 right now, and then it also can calculate how stressed you are. It doesn't automatically count that, and then you can like set up if you're doing like an outdoor walk or an outdoor run, and then it also has like call history, frequent contacts, a dial pad, and then it also has like a wear the watch to monitor sleep quality. So apparently you are supposed to wear this in your sleep. But I usually take mine off when I'm sleeping. But yes, it is a very nice watch. It is also on Amazon. I can get y'all the link if anyone would like the link. I can throw it in the chat. Okay. Got that. Alright. Is there any more? Do not see any more off the top of my eye. Okay. Alright. I think maybe we'll do one more color, and then that'll probably be the end of this stream. New Island series starting Sunday. Which do you want? That's a notification from somebody. It also gives me notifications. Yes, I gotta go make my lunch, and then I am going to sort through my socks. I think I'm going to take everything out of that drawer and just sort through it, try to arrange it to be a bit better. Okay, so the question now becomes, which color do we want to do next? Well, if we stay in the 70s, we do have 71. 71 is a purple color. So if we do have it here, it would be in the bird. can't tell if that's 71. Kind of looks like an S. Oh yeah, that's 46. It's not the same thing. Okay, I don't see... Oh, I do see it. There it is. Ah, okay, this is like a bluish purple. This is like a bluish purple. Alright, let's go ahead and do this one. There's not a whole lot of it, so it should actually work out well. Which, I don't think we're going to do a raid today unless y'all want to. We could, but I don't know. I don't know who is out there right now. I imagine maybe Ragdoll in April would be starting around noon. But I don't know if she's doing her members today. Okay, I'll go look at that later. Notification is not as urgent. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up just a little. Alright, now remember, this is number 71. 71 is a bluish purple. We will be dotting right here. More of them over here on this particular bird. Like I said, it's more like a blue-purple mix. It's a mix of both colors. Or some people like to call it blurple. It's blurple. Okay, is that it? Double checking that I did not miss any. Don't think I did. Do not think I did. Okay. Alright, that is the last official color we are going to be doing today, so I'm going to go ahead and get this wrapped up, because it will take a little bit of process to clean my desk. Make sure we put you back here, and we need to put 15 back in its pile. I think 15 was over here. Okay. Alright, now my froggy can move. I know this froggy might feel like it's part of the painting, but I assure you, he is not actually part of the painting. He is just holding this film. He's holding the film down so that it doesn't go anywhere as I'm diamond painting. He's the perfect... Hold on, I'm trying to do him justice. He's the perfect little paperweight. He's sitting on a little lily pad, as you can see. Well, he's laying on a lily pad. And he's just vibing. These are the vibes. These are the vibes. And I do believe he was made in Japan. Made in Japan. He's got a little made in Japan tag on the bottom. So, again, to summarize, this is what we got done today. I'm going to try to... Actually, hold on. This would probably be easier if I just moved my camera. Everyone moving the camera. Here we go. Whee! Okay, this is really, really close. Definitely be able to see the sparkles. Gonna move back. This is what we have got accomplished so far. Okay. Trying to show you all that we got done. Okay, now back. Okay. That was a little awkward, but we managed. We managed. Oh, I gotta transform this. Hold on. Because if I don't do that, I'm going to be upside down when I do the flip. I don't want Nailah to be upside down. We don't want that. Okay. Alright. Do we want to do a raid, or do we just want to end? I'll let y'all decide. So, you choose. Raid, no raid. We can just go off to the void if we want. I know there's plenty of people streaming out there. I tell you, I need another one of these. I need another one of these. This is like a diamond art storage case. I need a bigger one because this one is not working for this particular diamond art. It's a little bit too much. I won't raid. Okay. That's good by me. That's good by me. April, I'm wearing your hat. Thank you for stream. Great progress. I hope I didn't give anyone nausea when I was doing my camera thing. Because that angle was a little odd. A little. You're all fancy with the case. I mean, it's a good way to store your beads. It's a good way to store your beads. And this case even has, like, beads from my fox kit. From when I was doing the fox, it's on the wall. It still has the beads from that in it. It's just there's so many There's so many beads in this kit that JoJo got me that there's barely enough space. There's barely enough space. Mine is held together with a jumbo clip in numerical order like a roll of things. Oh dear. Don't fall. Don't fall. Come on. Yeah, but I definitely need a bigger one. This diamond art has too many beads. It's got too many beads. JoJo, what have you done? Okay. Now we just gotta scrunch her together. I know she can fit. But yep, ease for travel. It's even got a handle. But oh, by the way, for those of you curious, this is the box. I am keeping the box for now. I don't know if you can see what it says, but it's 17 inches times 21.6, 42.6 cm times 54.9, and this is our artwork on the side. It's huge. This is the biggest diamond art I've ever done. The biggest diamond art I've ever done. However, I will say, before I do let you go, I will say that this one here, this cat one, is about the normal size of what I typically do, and maybe a little bigger, but it's, see, where's the size? You tell me how big you are. 30 times 41, 11.8 times 16.1. Yeah, that's more than normal size. So I think I'm going to take this diamond art kit here, and I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make a video with it of me opening it up and like sorting the beads and showing you my process for how I do that, because it was requested for me to make a diamond art video. So I'm saving this kit for that. So that'll be coming soon. So without further ado, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to go ahead and grab Fernard. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, stay safe, stay awesome, and always know you're sweet as a pineapple. Bye, y'all. Bye. Bye, everyone.